Hello everyone, Hamsika here again. Welcome to Around the Galaxy podcast where we discuss all things pageantry with the Galaxy girls from Australia Galaxy Pageant. We have yet another lovely lady today with us who is all set to share about her journey so far, her experience, what she tries to gain out of this whole pageantry, and her platform as well. So let's not wait anymore and get started with the show. All right, so we have the beautiful and lovely Pradeepa with us today, Pradeepa slash Preeti, so you can call her either way. So, Pradeepa, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well, Hansika. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. This is the first time we are actually e-meeting. Um,
That's right. Yeah,
so yeah, very excited to meet you in person as well. 10 more weeks to go. It's
true.
10 weeks. No, not even 3 months anymore. So
Yeah,
time's flying.
yeah, exactly. So I'm quite excited to meet you all. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Yeah.
Pradeepa, if I have to ask you to introduce yourself and your platform, what
Yeah.
would you like to say?
Well, of course, everyone knows my name is Pradeepa now, and Alice Preeti. Preeti is something that my family members and friends call me as. And I work as a clinical nurse consultant in one of the public hospitals in New South Wales. I'm a mom of two beautiful children. I have a 17-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old.
17-year-old, did you say?
Yeah. I
Oh,
have a girl who's doing HSC at the moment.
oh wow, you don't
Yeah,
look
yeah.
like you're a mama.
Oh, thank you. I'll take it as a compliment. Well, and then I have a 12-year-old son as well. He has just started high school. So, big year today. This year is going to be really big for all of us. And I've joined this journey as well, which is something I felt like I need to do for myself, for my own self care. And I have a very supportive husband who is actually, you don't know how to support, but he is there next to me. So I'm guiding him. So he's been always my moral support. With the platform, what I would like to say is, couple of years ago, I was just busy with my own career, studying for myself, progression in the career, doing post graduations, and then looking after the kids. As any other middle-aged woman would get stuck with the family day-to-day chores, I was stuck with it. Then I started to search for a purpose. Something was missing there. Well, I was very happy with my job, always respected at work. I'm nurse of the year for 2020 during the COVID. So that's a big accomplishment for me. Still, I felt like empty somewhere, and I felt like no, something is missing in my life. I need to do something else. Maybe I just got bored. I don't know. Then I was just flicking through the Facebook pages and saw this woman who is actually crowning another woman in one of the local community beauty pageant. And then, that's interesting. Well, a woman empowering another woman. Well, we are beings who are made with ego, jealousy, and all those things. Women are made for that. You have to have that. How is this woman able to do this? How is she able to acknowledge the beauty, inner beauty, and outer beauty of another woman? That was quite interesting for me. So I just started to, some aura, positive aura was there when I was seeing this lady on the Facebook. Then I had a look at her. She is actually a fitness trainer. Her name is Janani, and I'm very, very proud to talk about her here now because without her, I don't think I would be doing all these things. Uh, uh, she's not aware that she has played a major role in my life, not just my life, like in a lot of other women's life, I would say, especially with the Mrs. category, the middle age category of women who are in their family and stuck with their career and progression and all the usual day to day things. Then I found out that she runs a fitness community. And I went and joined with her in 2023, and there you go, the transformation started from there. Oh my God, I should say that this physical fitness, which I thought I was super fit. Oh, I'm not gonna gain weight, blah blah blah. I'm fit, I am working hard, I'm physically active in my work. So I don't think I should be doing any fitness. That's what my idea was. But once I started to join this community, the amount of empowerment she gives to other women who has joined her fitness community was amazing. That made me to think she was starting to become my role model. And I felt that, uh, what is that? Why am I feeling like this about this woman? How can I make others feel the same way towards me? So I want to become like her. How can I make others to think that I want to become like Pradeepa? How do I role model and empower other women? So I started to slowly learn it from her. Even though I go for her fitness classes, it's not about just physical fitness that she teaches there. It's more about mental fitness. It's about women empowerment. So that was an amazing transformation that happened. And she's done a couple of events, and she's developed this community. But in the meantime, I was not paying much attention to pageants. But this last year, end of last year, when I was just flicking through again Instagram and Facebook, I saw AGP coming up, which was lining very much with my values, finding a better version of yourself. How can you find a better version of yourself? Everyone will go, am I not better? No, we are better, but how can you just reach the ceiling? What sky is the limit for anyone? So I just felt like the values were very much syncing with my values, and especially the community services, which I haven't done before. I've been very self-centered and looking after my family. So, how is the community service going to be? Let me try it out. And that actually, on top of all the serotonin and dopamine that was running in my head with the exercise and fitness, the volunteering that gives a satisfaction, sense of satisfaction, accomplishment. You're giving back to the community, makes you feel happy. So I think all of them in a combination has helped me to step into this platform where I really want to say, just don't think mental fitness is just training the mind. Physical fitness and mental fitness both are very intertwined, and it goes hand in hand. And I would like to use this platform to promote that. So that's basically what I think about this platform, Hamsika.
That's absolutely wonderful. I love what you said, taking your experience or your journey of finding a
Yeah,
role model,
yeah,
than to think that you would also want to empower others who probably were, sailing through the same emotions as
yes,
you do. So that already is a very empowered thought. So
yeah,
I'm very happy to know that
yeah.
you also believe in like empowering so much. And one more thing I noticed is we have something in common. That's the thing. Like
Hmm.
when you read about AGP, the first thing that you liked was to like to be that best version of yourself. That's
Yeah,
exactly what attracted me to
yeah,
apply as well. Because I was like, oh, that sounds really nice. Like, what is that best version of me would look like? That kind of curiosity
exactly.
kicked in, and you just
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
step in and find out what it is. So
True, very
that
true,
is
very true.
so
And
amazing.
it's been really interesting, and you would discover so much about yourself which we don't even know.
Exactly.
And now I've started to actually encourage my friends in my community and my other friend circle. Guys, you need to do this. Well, 2025, I'm competing, so probably 2026 you can come compete. Yeah. So a lot of people think that beauty pageants is all about being physically fit and
Oh,
going on the
100.
stage and looking like a runway model. I have told them that it's not about runway modeling. It's about role modeling.
Yeah,
So
love it.
it's not about having the best vital statistics. It's not about that. It's about your inner beauty. That's what we want to show out. And probably I am pretty sure next year there will be more delegates would come up from my fitness
Your
group
end.
as well. I'm pushing them. I'm literally pushing them.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
absolutely correct. And the other thing, what I liked about Australia Galaxy Pageant was they didn't have any measurements that you have to be of a certain size to actually apply.
Yeah.
Which there are, I still believe there are a few pageant system which probably has those specifications that you need to be of a certain height, weight, or
Yeah.
measurements and stuff. So that is one more good thing as well, because everyone is welcome. And even with all the different cultural backgrounds that we have in Australia, I feel like we are all welcome here to
Yes.
apply. And if selected, like, it's a whole empowering process, which I'm sure you would have
Very true.
by now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit overwhelming when I went through all the information and emails, but then take one step at a time.
Yeah.
We have enough time. I started probably Hamsika, you started earlier and you have experience of doing this pageant as well. But I started very late, like in December, and then I was wondering, like questioning myself, how am I going to do? I have hardly 4 months and you have to do 10 volunteering services. How is this going to work out? But then just like anything else, you organize yourself and then try your best, get information, enroll yourself, try for volunteering, find people, and then yeah, you will be able to do it. It's just matter of believing in yourself and then jumping into it. Yes, for some of us like me, it's jumping into the deep sea.
Yeah.
But still, I know
It's the
swimming.
same.
I will survive,
Yeah.
and then it's a good experience. A little
Yeah.
bit overwhelming, but still, it's a great experience, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And every time we step out of our comfort zone, there's always growth associated with it. Like, end of
Mm,
the tunnel, with or without a crown, we all know there is so much we will gain out of this whole experience, and our growth charts will actually, like matter so much. So that is
true,
wonderful.
true. Yeah,
So if I have to ask you, Pradeepa, like you said you started in December, right?
yeah.
So the pageant is coming up in 10 weeks. So what is it
Mhm.
that you are aiming to get out of this whole experience? What do you think you're going to gain the most out of this experience?
Well, this experience and this journey has given me discipline, I should say. So let it be looking after my own body, a better body, going into a diet, like diet in sense, I'm not talking about strict diet.
Yeah,
Yes, still I would like to look good in my swimsuit.
absolutely.
I know that there is not big importance given to the vital statistics, but still I want to look comfortable and I want to look confident in my outfit. So I would want to look after my body, my health. So that is giving me discipline to eat healthy, sleep on time,
Yeah.
look after my mental health, look after my skin, read books, listen to motivational speeches. So this all these things I've never done before.
Oh my God, I am remembering my entire 2020. I feel like you're talking about my journey in
Your first
2020.
journey is my
First
first
journey.
journey. Yes, exactly. So this has already polished me heaps. So at the age of 40, what am I? 43. Yes, I'm 43. I'll be turning 44 in March.
Wow.
Um, so at an age of 44, uh, I feel like I shouldn't be putting too much equity on age.
Absolutely.
I still want to have my laugh lines. I still want to be what I am for that age.
Absolutely.
And at the same time, how healthy and how positive can I be in that age so that I can empower other middle aged women so that they don't really. I still see some of my friends whinge about their age. Oh, you know what? I'm just, above 40. Who cares? No one even looks at me. Da, da, da. Yeah, don't worry about others looking at you. When you look at yourself, you need to be proud about you. Like,
Very well.
I've looked after myself. I've accomplished this. It's just not about the outer structure, but inside, what have you done? Do you feel accomplished? It actually helps with your mental health.
True.
So that positivity of doing things to the community or doing things to yourself, I'm looking good, I'm doing good things. It actually helps. Since I'm from the medical field, I want to say this. It works on your prefrontal cortex and hippocampus, which is actually the main centers for your emotions. They tend to develop serotonin and endorphins, dopamine. These are all the happy hormones. So, uh, the hormones that are artificially given into you, or the and chemical mediators that is artificially given into you through antidepressants, it's naturally coming to you through this process. So I think that that's the reason why I really wanted to talk about Janani, my fitness trainer, because she doesn't realize how many women's mental health she has improved without knowing this. She is giving so much back to the community. I'm really obliged to talk about her. God knows how many suicides she has prevented. Not everyone's life is perfect.
Absolutely.
Everyone goes through lot of stress, emotions, and at this age probably some of the women go through premenstrual syndrome, postmenstrual syndrome. This is all true things.
Yeah.
We are not acting out. We are not possessed. It's true.
It's true.
It's very true. And I need to acknowledge that for people who think that women are just acting out, they are just overreacting. No, it's very true. PMS is very true. Postnatal depression is very true. Women go through so much. And if someone is helping them to get rid of all these things, this one time investment of having a tablet which can give you a good physical health, good mental health, invest on it. So I would say that one medicine, one tablet is fitness. Exercise. It doesn't need to be a fancy gym that you need to enroll in. Just go for a 5 minute walk, or something that you love doing. Dancing. I love dancing, so I go for my dance class. I get happy about it. Some form of exercise that can actually secrete these hormones naturally into our body.
Yeah.
So I think that the fitness industry has contributed heaps to mental fitness without even knowing.
Without even knowing.
Yeah. So I just feel like, yeah, I need to talk about that.
No, absolutely. So your experience, like you have already gained so much out of this experience, so it's
Mhm.
only going to improve more and more
Yeah.
as we go near the finals. So that is
Yes. Yeah.
amazing. So
Yeah.
if I have to ask you, Pradeepa, what is it that you value the most in life? What is Pradeepa's value system?
My value system is self care. Self care,
Amazing.
definitely. I think as women, we get a bit guilty about doing self care.
Oh, tell me about it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I just went to the beauty parlor today. I didn't sit and check my child's homework. I had to ask my husband to do it. It's all right. It's okay. You don't go to the beauty parlor every day. You go once in a while, but you sit with your child almost every single day to do that homework. It's all right. Oh, I actually spent this money on my outfit while my son's swimming carnival is waiting. I didn't pay for that initially. It's fine. We pay for kids all the time. What are you doing for yourself?
Yeah.
I think self care is something that is getting neglected by women most of the time, and that is one of the main reason for them to go downhill. Now and then they should take the time off for themselves, look after themselves. If they look after themselves, the family gets looked after.
Yeah.
There are so many other people who would benefit from this woman or from the family looking after herself. If she goes downhill, the entire family goes downhill.
Yeah. And
So
when
I
you
think,
said
yeah.
that women actually feel guilty, like we are always putting other people first,
Yeah.
and then we think, oh, we will do a better job looking after them while neglecting our own self. But if you
Yes.
don't look after yourself, you cannot look after anyone else. So
Very true.
very well
Very true.
put.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. That is wonderful. So a lot of like amazing things discussed and a lot of good takeaways as well for whoever is listening. So let's add a little bit of fun element to this and
Yeah.
play
Sure.
some games.
No
So
problem.
with pageants, we're dealing with so many different aspects and we have to remember so many different things. So it's a true test to our memory. So I have a
Mm-hmm.
little memory game.
Okay.
So I'm going to be showing you two images for 10
Mm-hmm.
seconds. And so
Mm-hmm.
you need to like notice the image and then
Mm-hmm.
after 2 seconds, I'll stop screen sharing and ask you two questions each about the image.
Okay. Lovely.
Let's do this. Okay. Let me share my screen. Let me know when you can see it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so I'll start my countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop share. Okay, so my first question to you is how
Yeah.
many humans were
Mm-hmm.
wearing green t shirts?
One. No, not right.
Okay, so there were two. Two
Yeah.
humans wearing green t
Okay.
shirts. And your second question is how many blues did you spot in the image?
10.
10 blues? Let me have a quick
Yeah.
count. You're close, but it's not 10.
It's more or less.
More.
Oh, more. Okay. Maybe 11.
More.
12.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, let me share the next image. Okay, let me know when you can see.
It's again the same image.
Okay.
Now I can see it. Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, stop share. Okay, so my first question is how
Mm-hmm.
many girls were wearing something pink in their outfit?
4.
You're again close.
3.
No.
More? More
Yeah.
than 4? Oh, then 5.
Yeah.
This is like my son trying to find the max answer. Oh no, this is not. You're pretty close. I almost give the answer out, and then he writes it down.
Yes, that's correct. 5. Okay. How many girls were
Mhm.
wearing pink shoes?
Oh, definitely, I won't get this right. I didn't see that at all. I was looking at the gown and okay, I'll give you some number. Let me say 2.
So close.
Oh, so maybe more or less? Is it more? Then 3.
This is so funny.
It's just
Every
I just guessed it. I just because
Yeah,
I
no, that's
literally did
correct.
not pay attention to the shoes at all.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
No, absolutely fine. So I was just finding it funny because all your answers are like literally one
One,
the number, yeah. So
yeah.
very close. Wonderful. Okay.
Somebody should have really good photographic memory to
To
remember
actually,
all these things. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, last
There's
image.
something on my screen which is actually blocking it. Let me just take it off.
Okay,
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
it's good. Okay, let me share. So you
It's
will have to spot the difference between
oh, I
these
need
two
to come
images.
closer.
So I'll count until 15 just for this one. 15. If you know the answer, you can start typing in the
Oh,
chat.
I have to say now itself.
Yeah. And
Okay, there is
you
a
can remember and you can tell me later also whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
won't remember. I'll just tell it now itself. There is a cat. There's no cat,
9,
and there is
8,
something else.
seven,
Mice with big
6,
ears.
5,
Uh
4,
oh God.
3,
Only two
2,
difference I can see.
1. You can capture the photographic
Ah,
image.
yeah, the door is blue and the
Yes.
door is red. So three
Yeah.
differences I found. More than that, I didn't see anything.
Yeah. There are quite a few differences. And
Yeah,
that's good. Three. Awesome.
yeah, only three I could see.
Amazing. Okay, so I do have a little message to show
Hmm.
you. Let me share my screen again. Can you see the screen now?
Yeah, the same image.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Rachel Gallagher and I'm the founder of sustainable fashion education platform About Your Clothes. Today we're here to talk about tips for your Australia Galaxy Pageant eco-fashion design. Coming up with ideas about what to do for your eco-fashion design can be difficult, so today I've got 2 tips to share with you to help you out. My first tip is to think about what message you want to portray with your eco-fashion design. What's the story behind your design? Some topics that you might want to think about could be plastic pollution in the ocean, textile waste, or even an example of how to reuse old clothes and turn them into something new. Don't be afraid to dive deep into your topic. You can even check out the About Your Clothes website for more inspiration. My second tip is to look at reusing things that you already have. The most sustainable thing that you can use is something that you already own. Do you have old fabric, or a dress, or a shirt, or a skirt, or accessory that you can rework in a new way? Rather than going out and buying new supplies for your eco fashion, challenge yourself to use your creativity and revamp something that can be given a new life. If you want to learn more about sustainable fashion, make sure you pop over to the About Your Clothes website, the podcast, and also the Instagram. I'm looking forward to seeing what you create, and good luck with your galaxy journey.
So that's Rachel's tips for our
Uh-huh.
fashion round.
That's good. So Rachel is one of the contestant for.
So last year she was the runner-up for Miss. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, she's
Yeah, yeah.
currently the international Miss Australia Pacific.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
so
That's good.
she's
Yeah,
representing Australia this year on the international stage. So
yeah.
really exciting.
That's nice. That's nice. The eco fashion is very interesting and fun to do, I think.
Yeah,
Provided
absolutely.
we start it early, not in the
Started
last
early.
minute.
I am like trying to finalize on something because you get so many ideas. You
Yeah,
just want to do so many things, but then you
yeah.
realize you don't have so much time in your
Time,
already busy
exactly. Yeah,
schedule.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
have to like
True,
narrow
true.
down on one idea.
Very true, very true.
Awesome. So that brings us to the final segment, Pradeepa. So
Yeah,
if I have to ask you, what is that one message that you would like to pass on to, people who follow your journey, people who are inspired by your journey, or,
yeah.
anyone in general, might be family, friends, colleagues, anyone. What would you like to say?
All right. I've talked enough about women empowerment and fitness, mental fitness and physical fitness. Now I would like to just talk a little bit about a future generation. As we are fundraising for Bhatia and the youth mental health plays a major role here.
Oh,
What our parents did, what our grandparents did, they had really tough life. Physical and mental strength was more there. It's just my opinion. As the generation started to come down from that higher generation to now, currently me, if I look at my grandparents and my parents, I think I don't do that much of physical work that they used to do. I don't have that much of resilience that my grandmom used to have. um, so I think I have a feeling that it's depleting. The resilience is going down and down, and the sensitivity is increasing more and more as the generations are becoming younger and younger. So it's not a negative thing. We are evolving as humans. Things are changing. Environment is changing. Technology is going to the next level with AI and so many other things. So what I would like to give for or tell to the younger generation is same about their mental health. It's very sensitive at the moment with the high level of technology that is going on. So peer support is very important. Not all the kids share things with their parents. Sometimes it's that friend, that peer that helps them out. You need to have that support. You need to have that support system. We are all social beings. we cannot live alone. Like we can be single, but still we need someone to talk with. Um, Animals, pets are beautiful when it comes to giving you that unconditional love and emotional support. It can actually give really good euphoric feeling. So, what I would like to tell to the younger generation, they are going to look after us. So their mental health is at the most important at this stage. And it's very sad to see that I work in one of the public hospital. They're building a complete full tower for youth mental health because the demand has increased so much. There's so many patients who are kids who come to mental health facility for their own well-being. So I think that all of us, we have got that duty to look after our future generation, and anything that can be done to for the well-being of the kids of this generation, we have to do. And then if that goes into fundraising for BTR, we have to promote that as well, so that they get that resources support to help the future generation, because they are going to look after the world and they have a big future in front of them. So that's one thing I would mainly want to say. And again, incorporating fitness into their routine. Currently, very sedentary lifestyle of watching, doing like playing games, kids not going out to do more of physical games. That has got a major impact on their mental health as well, because it's just not giving them that required chemicals that plays the major role in their brain to be more happy. So they go into depression and lot of other mental health issues. So physical fitness for young kids and peer support, talk with them, have a good relationship with your kids, find out what's happening, and I think that should be able to support the future generation. So that's one thing I really wanted to tell as well.
Wow, that is very sweet and very well put as well. What you said about, our grandparents' generation being so physically fit because they were doing so much physical work. I
Yeah,
totally agree with that point. Sometimes I feel my mom is probably more physically fit
fit.
than me. Like she can do a
Exactly.
lot more things than I can do. I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
tired. So that's a very good point. And as well, I'm actually surprised to know like there is a huge building coming up just for the youth mental health
yeah,
segment,
yeah.
which is actually an alarming thing because that means more and more younger generation kids are going through a lot,
Yes,
and with they are born like this generation, so like the new beta generation, they are literally born in the generation of social media and artificial intelligence. So there's so much there's so much for them to go through. So amazing points, Pradeepa. I'm so happy to have spoken to you today because this episode has too many amazing insights from you. So I am now very excited to meet you in person and give you a big
me too. Thank you so much. Thank you for offering this opportunity. I just thought that whatever has been running in my mind all these years, this podcast has been a great opportunity for me to bring all these things and share it with the public as well. So it's going to be a beautiful opportunity for others to know what is happening in our community at the moment. So
yeah.
AGP has really done a great job. And I would really want to thank you for giving me this opportunity, and also my sponsors who have been supporting in my journey. Um, yeah, of course, my fitness guru Janani
Then,
has helped me with the sponsorship, and so that I can take her up on this platform. And also my co-sister who is running the Sari Saga, she has sponsored me as well. So she's designing my outfit. So
oh.
I really want to wear this and take, if that could take her business to the next level, I'm very proud about that. She's been very supportive in my journey, and my family as well. They've been absolutely amazing.
So I'm sure they'll all be sitting in the audience cheering for
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I've asked them to lock up the date now.
As soon as the tickets are out, just buy them.
Yeah,
So are
definitely.
all of them based in Sydney?
Everyone is based in Sydney.
Oh, perfect.
Everyone is here. Yeah, yeah.
You have a
So
whole
hopefully,
family there then for the
yeah,
final.
they're all there. Hopefully, they can lock up the date because all weekends are busy. They've got their own commitments. But of course, my family would be there. I've asked my co-sister to be there because
Yeah.
it's
Well,
her.
her creation
She's the
on the
sponsor.
national
Yeah,
stage.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's her outfit and it's her business that has sponsored me as
Yeah.
well. So she has to be there. And next, Janani was my second spot. Her business name is Get Fit Janani. So she need to come and see how many women she has helped out and how she has empowered me. And she is doing it without her own knowledge. Unintentionally, she is doing it. That's the most beautiful part of her
Perfect. Yeah.
giving back to the community.
Yeah.
She even doesn't know that she's doing this. Very, very naturally, she's doing it.
That's sweet. She will be
Yeah.
amazed by how much you've spoken about her in this episode. So when the episode is out, she will be like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, yeah, she's a role model for a lot of us. We all look up at her, and we want to. Oh, how do I become like her? She's someone who you can look up to.
Yeah, that's really sweet. If
Yeah.
she's in the audience, I would love to meet her as
Oh,
well.
definitely. If I have the opportunity, I would pull both of them up to the stage. My co-sister and Janani, both of them. Two women who stood next to me, left and right, to support me in this
Yeah.
journey.
See, the empowerment has already begun, like
Yes,
right
yes.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. That is so sweet. So, Pradeepa, thank you so much again for being a part of Around the Galaxy podcast. In less than 10 weeks, or maybe like exactly 10 weeks, I will be
Yeah.
meeting you for the finals.
That's right,
So looking
Ansika.
forward to it. Yeah.
Super excited to meet all of you,
Yeah.
especially you. Yeah,
Absolutely. So, as soon as we meet, we'll do a big bear hug.
definitely, definitely. A virtual hug now.
Yeah. That is so sweet. Thank you so much, Pradeepa, for being on the show again. So,
Thank
we'll
you.
meet soon. Thank
No
you.
worries. All good. Thank you. Take care.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.
Bye.